Alright guys, so today I got something kind of cool. Never worked on one of these before. Let me move this thing. I have jerry-rigged this little thing I've never done before. I got something kind of cool, and it needs some repairing, and I thought you guys might want to check it out. Got one of these lovely things right here. This is the Japanese version of Gridman, or from Gridman. Works to a degree. This is the Axepter. Now, the problem with this one, as you can see, it's got some battery issues. But apart from that, I mean, the paint's pretty good. Keep pressing that. There's a little chip here. Not going to worry about it too much. It seems to be working well. So, let's go ahead and take this thing apart. I've never done it, so things might go flying. You never know. Let me just check it out here. Pretty basic, pretty simple, not a whole lot to it. You can see the battery corrosion damage is gross. Try to sand that down, make it a little bit cleaner, clean it all out. And then here, the wiring looks pretty good for what it is. It is pretty tidy, it is pretty clean. I don't think I'm going to have to do a whole lot to get this working again. There's a button right here as well. I will need to change out this little battery contact or connector, or I forgot what to call it. Terminal, I think it is, something like that. But there is some more crud in here, so I'm going to take it out. I'm going to clean it. There are little tiny bits of some kind of liquid or something in there. I hope it's not water damage. It looks oily. I think it's battery acid, but not too bad. It's kind of oily. I don't know if you can see that, but it is oily. Gross. So let's go ahead and do that, and do one thing at a time, I guess. I've never done this before, so I'm going to actually put on some gloves. Now, at the beginning of the video, you may have noticed that there was no strap on this. There is a strap. It does come with a strap. The strap is way too small for my gigantic arms. So I'm going to go ahead and make a strap for this too, because I want to use this, not use I guess, but wear it next month at Japan World Heroes in Pasadena, August 16th, 17th, and 18th. Yeah, you guys should check it out. I'm going to be walking around, hanging around with some peeps, and, you know, you can take a picture with this thingy here, you know, this fine piece, this legendary piece. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart. I say a lot. I don't mean to. Just my vocabulary is very limited because I am obviously a genius of sorts. This is why I work with my hands and not my face. Well, you know, my voice, I guess. I work with my face every day. Beside the point. Awkward. Right. There's a screw. Crap, I don't know where that fell from. I'll figure it out. That looks good. Let me go ahead and remove this screw as well. Screws are different sizes, so keep them together. Move this a little bit. There's my little red light. Looks a little corroded. Wow, this is really just basic. I don't mean to discredit anyone that built this thing. It's a gorgeous piece. I love this piece. It's one of my favorites, but it's literally capacitor, transistor, two resistors, and just an LED, just a little LED. It's red, which looks cool, but the gem is yellow. Like the glass portion is yellow. I'm wondering if I should change that LED to like white to make it really stand out, really pop. This might actually turn into a custom then, not just a quick repair. I might do that. I'm tempted, you guys. I'm really tempted. Let's disassemble some more. Okay, that's the button to this. Okay, that's what that fell out of. Okay, so I'm really tempted to do that. Let's go ahead and take this out. There are more screws underneath. Here, by the speaker, if you've never taken one of these apart, like I have not. This is a first for me, like a lot of toys actually. Astromorphers are my thing. I work on them the most, but I will touch anything I can as far as toys. I'll any opportunity of trying something new or fixing something new, I am so excited, because sometimes doing the same thing over and over again gets pretty monotonous and just, I don't know, you don't really want to. I mean, you do, but you're like, I wish there was something new. So this is fairly exciting for me. There we go, fell right out. Cool, move this to the side. Speaker seems to be clean, no rust. This button still works, but I still might change it out because it is over, what, 20 years old? Almost 30 years old. This came out in Japan in 1993. So it is almost 30 years old. Not quite, but almost there. Which, for being 30 years old, this thing is really nice. Like I mentioned, this is the Japanese version. The company Takara, I think it is. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. I tried. Okay. So put that to the side. Take a look at the electronics. This little piece holds in the speaker. This little piece, this little pitty, this is the spring for the button to release the, I guess, antenna to move out. Like they go. This one should be fairly straightforward because there's no soldering I have to do for this one. I literally push this pin and then try to push it out and then wiggle and replace. Pretty simple. Not too shabby. It's one of my better moments of repairs. This thing's built really well. I'm really happy with it came out. And we're going to clean up everything as much as we can, get most of the rust off as much and as best as we can, because we don't want this to spread. Rust is the cancer of all things electronic, metal. It's just horrible. It's just corrosive. That's what all it is. It's corrosion. And then I really want to try this thing out and turn it on. I need to find a metal piece. I think I have one hanging around somewhere. I guess this might be one of my longer videos. It's not very interesting, is it? Maybe, unless you guys are really enjoying this. I just like to narrate, I guess. I'm sorry. Truly, I am sorry. Man, whoever built this left a lot of flux on there. Let me go grab some things. Okay, got a replacement piece here. I think it's too big. Yeah, it's way too big. This is for a AAA. Or, I'm sorry, a AA battery. We got so many parts, but not organized. I've got parts, just not organized. Anyway, these are little tactical buttons that I'm going to replace just because it needs a new one. Love that sound. I got these from Adafruit, tactical button. Switch times 20. Check that out. These were made, wow, 2 years ago. And I love that place. Not a sponsor. I wish. Okay, I'm going to clean up this thing first, since I've already kind of moved that around. Alright, let's take a look. Now, you don't want to use metal. Sometimes you have to. Try to avoid it on these, like, delicate plastic pieces. Just get yourself a spudger if you have one. Scrape off what you can. And then I'll run it with some vinegar and some I mean to say vinegar so loud. Some vinegar and isopropyl alcohol afterwards to really get everything out of the way. And I've worked on a lot of toys to kind of know what flimsy plastic is and kind of how hard you should scrub. This one's not too bad. It's pretty thick. It's still flexible to a degree, so I'm not too worried about it breaking. But my God, there's so much rust. Remove your batteries, kids, boys and girls, from all your toys when you're done using them for long periods of time. Okay, so got most of it cleaned out. Looks a lot better than it did. As you can see, got a lot from the door. Still some there, but I'll clean it up some more. But yeah, this is a lot better than what it was. That's for sure. Want some vinegar on there. But luckily, it does what it's supposed to. Ugh, I got my glove. Aha! Nice. Anyway, okay, next. That out of the way. This is fairly clean for what it is. I'm not going to remove that. I don't think I really have to do anything for this. This is fairly, pretty clean. The only thing I need to work on really is the electronics. I want to see if it works though too. I need some batteries. Okay, so sometimes, well, actually a lot of the time, I try to be as resourceful as possible. Sometimes I don't have parts in stock, and a lot of the times I gotta order stuff from China, and that takes a very long time. So, these I got from the Dollar Tree, or the dollar store. I just broke the plastic. Anyway, sometimes when you need parts, you gotta do what you have to. And let's see if they got what I need. I think so. And I reuse pretty much everything. There's a nice switch right here. LED is really bright on these things, so I'll use them for other projects. I'm actually currently working on a for a friend. She doesn't know yet, so I'm not gonna tell her, or you're not gonna tell her. Somebody's not gonna tell her. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is pull the backs on those tabs, pull it out. Now these might be too small for my application right now. I just want to turn it on. I just want to make sure the electronics are working. So I'm going to snip this because there's only one hole on mine on the toy. So we're going to put you right here. Okay. So now, whoa, what just happened? Okay, let's try this again. But this time, don't do that. This would have worked also with like foil. One, and then got two. So if I press a button, it should work. Oh, bummer, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. Holy crap, it's loud. Okay, so it does work. Haha. LED. Okay, now does this button work? Yes, it does. Holy crap, that's loud. Okay, so we know the electronics work, and I think I'm going to change that to LED. The red's cool, but it's not bright enough, and I think I like the white better. Sorry, I'm blocking the audio so I can look at the LED. Where's that? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I found my piece. I think I just got to either glue it in or find one that has the metal tab so I can bend it. But for right now, I'm going to do more to this, but it's good how it is at the moment. Haha. Stoked. Alright, so I talked it over with some buddies of mine, and I think I'm just going to keep the red LED for now. I want to modify it, excuse me, but I think I might just keep it as is for the moment. Parts. So, let's go ahead and reassemble it. I will be changing out the button, just not today, but it will be done. I'm so happy that it's working as it should. Let's go ahead and just reassemble it. I think I'm going to have to mute it before, but I will be making a strap for this. It's going to go right about there where it belongs. I don't do a lot of cosplaying, or any actually, to be honest. So this would be a nice piece to have at Japan World Heroes, considering its origin, where it's from, what it is. And yeah, let's screw it back together. So this one didn't need too much, it just needed a little cleanup here and there. The electronics worked great. And I forgot to mention that I am looking to get custom stickers for this, some decals. It's missing the red sticker that would be here, the yellow stickers that would be here, or decals, and the red ones that go right there. I'm going to do my own twist on these kind of things. I'm waiting for BD15 to get back from Alaska so I can get those done. I know there are other makers, but I work with him exclusively in the sense that I just like his products. So, waiting on that. It's going to be pretty bare until he gets back from Alaska in October, but I'm sure he still has some stock of stuff that he took with him, so feel free to check out BD15 and his stickers, and he makes things for morphers, for changers, megazords, all kinds of shenanigans, so check him out. Links in the description. Hey guys, thanks for watching this part 1 of this, I would say, I guess, restoration, customization of this. I did get it working again, cleaned out the port. Now on my next video I will be hopefully either changing out the LED and the switch, and probably make the strap, if not on another video. But if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please hit like and subscribe and share, and that would be much appreciated. And until next time.